Hey, so today I'm going to teach you about the single biggest time saver that I use. I think everyone should be using it, so let's get into it. System settings. By the way, I'm on a Mac. This works across iPhone and iOS, but you can do similar things on Android and I'm guessing on Windows as well. What you're going to be looking for is text replacement. So if you're doing this for the first time, you're going to find something like this, which says OMW, which converts into on my way. Now I'm just going to show you what this looks like. So actually not notes, let's toggle floating windows. So this is Raycast that I mentioned in my last video. If I type OMW, it turns into on my way. Okay, so that's great. Maybe you want to write on my way, but why is that helpful? Well, you can do a lot with this. If you share your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your email, your phone number, your address a lot, which we all do, so you can put these into your shortcuts. So let's click on text replacements. Let's add one which is, let's say my number, let's say starts with O. Oh, how does this work? Replace. Okay, apparently there's some bug here. What's going on? Let's try close this. Let's add another one. So let's say I put 07 and I want to replace it with a phone number like that. Let's do add, and now we have it here. Now let's toggle these floating notes again, and if I type 07, it turns into the number. Where else can this be used? It can be used for your email. Okay, now it seems to be working. So let's say, I don't know, you can really do whatever you want here. By the way, the reason I've got this in front of it, the exclamation mark, is because that way you don't add it accidentally. So if I do sort of EM right now, I get hello. The reason, let's say if you're typing the letters EM, maybe you're writing the word email, you don't want that to autocomplete into your email. So that's why I'm in the habit of putting an exclamation mark before it. The things I would use it for, I mentioned before, LinkedIn, Twitter, your address, maybe you have multiple postcodes or zip codes you want to remember, like really like sort of anything. Maybe you have a national identity number. There are so many things you can use this for, and calendar links, that's another one that's amazing, or let's say cow.com that I use. So I highly recommend doing this. This will work across your phone as well. If you really want to get fancy, you could even write like full sentences and blurbs. Maybe you run a business and you're always saying the same thing. You have your 1 or 2 line about the business. So you could have something like, I don't know, 1, and that would turn into a 1-liner. Or maybe you have like a full intro about yourself you like to share with people. So you can really use it for anything. There's a few other tools that do the same thing. I mentioned Raycast in my previous video, and here you can sort of do create snippets, and I do use this occasionally. So you can do it from this area as well. But the huge benefit of using text replacement with sort of just a few keyboard taps or on your phone, it works across multiple devices, and you can just use it wherever. If it's WhatsApp, Telegram, email, just everywhere it's available. But yeah, hopefully that makes you slightly more productive.